Hello again from Bedford CMA. I'm Pastor Steve with this week's Thursday update. While it may not be the moment you've all been waiting for, hopefully we'll get some of you a little closer to that moment with the announcement that starting this Sunday morning, May 31st, we will be having public worship gatherings outdoors in our parking lot. Now, this is an intermediate stage the board has chosen to take in an uncertain timeline as we await our progress through the recovery phases of the COVID-19 crisis and try to sort through the details of gathering sizes and space requirements and cleaning and sanitation needs, and all of that has to be considered before we can come back into the building with the full congregation. So please be patient with us and patient with one another, because we realize that among our congregants there's going to be some who think that this is a great step, some who think this is a fearful step, and others who think that this is not much of a step at all. But again, please be patient and considerate of one another. With that in mind, we have some guidelines for you to consider coming in for Sunday's worship service. First of all, we'll be using the parking lot in a much different way than the parking lot lines would indicate. We'll be facing the gravel at the end of the parking lot, and doing something other than what the lines indicate could be upsetting for some of us, myself included. So please be careful to follow the directions given by those who are posted at the top of the ramp to guide you into the right spot to view Sunday's worship service. Secondly, you'll have the option of staying in your car and tuning in on the radio, or sitting outside in lawn chairs if you prefer. We want you to know that services will continue to be live streamed. For those who feel more comfortable staying at home and watching online, you're welcome to do so until you become more comfortable with returning to the church property. But for those who will be gathering here on Sunday, we remind you that we'll be upholding current social distancing guidelines and ask that you refrain from handshakes and hugs. We know that some of you are perfectly comfortable with those things, but we realize that others are not. And so out of respect for everyone's comfort level, we ask that you hold off on those things until we all feel like we've recovered from this COVID-19 crisis. Mask wearing is at your discretion. If you're more comfortable wearing a mask, you're welcome to do so. The upstairs main entrance off the upper parking lot will be open so that those who need to access the restrooms on the main floor will be able to do so. We do ask, however, that you limit your access to the building to just that upper main hallway. Even if you have keys, please do not use other entrances or enter other portions of the building, so that we limit the amount of cleaning and restoration work that has to happen after our worship gatherings. Once you enter the property, please be cautious in the parking lot, and again, follow the directions of those who will be posted to get you lined up in the spaces to view the worship service. And we also need to announce that we'll be requiring some assistance in order to put all the details together, get the equipment in the right place. We'll be taking sound equipment from the sanctuary out to a portable stage and so on. And so those who are willing and able to help us on Sunday morning make the preparations for this service, please plan to be here at 7 a.m. That's awfully early, but we need to make sure that we have ample time for this first go-round. Please contact the church office by phone or email me at pastorstevebac@comcast.net if you'll be able to help with those things. We're looking forward to worshiping with you, whether live or online. Another thing that I want to announce before I close today is that we are in the process of planning some summer activities for children and youth. The details of the children's program are coming together a little more quickly than the youth program, but if you're listening to the sound of my voice and have a child of elementary school age that you would like to have involved in a Wednesday evening program through the course of the summer, please call the church office and let us know. That's about all I have for now, so please be careful, be safe, and God bless.